Revenge. It promises justice, but delivers only pain. It feels sweet in thought, like honey on the tongue, yet bitter in the soul once swallowed. Across centuries, kings, warriors, fathers, sons have all fallen not to the swords of their enemies, but to the fire of their own vengeance. And tonight, I will tell you a story that begins deep in the mountains and forests. A story of betrayal, of a heart set ablaze, and of the painful truth that may open your eyes forever. Long ago, in a quiet village hidden between towering mountains and thick jungles, lived a young man named Arjun. Arjun was strong in body, but restless in spirit. He had eyes that burned like wildfire, and a heart that refused to be still. His father, a humble woodcutter, was a man of patience. He often told his son, "Son, patience builds, but anger destroys." But Arjun's blood was hot. He longed for strength, for respect, for honor. And one day, his world collapsed. His closest friend, the one he trusted with secrets, the one he laughed with under the stars, betrayed him. With poisonous words, his friend spread lies that cut deeper than any blade. The villagers mocked him. They pointed fingers. His family lowered their heads in shame. And in that single moment, Arjun's heart filled with one thought only: revenge. From that day forward, Arjun's laughter vanished. His nights turned sleepless. His days were filled with rage. The mountains that once echoed with his songs now echoed with the crack of his training. He sharpened stones into blades. He hurled stones against trees until his palms bled. He swung sticks until his shoulders ached. He whispered to himself, "If I become strong enough, I will strike him down. Then my honor will return." But anger is a clever liar. It promises healing, yet it deepens the wound. Arjun did not see how his mother's eyes followed him with worry, how his father sat in silence at the doorstep, shaking his head. The boy was gone. In his place stood a fire ready to consume everything. One evening, deep in the forest, Arjun stumbled upon a river glowing in the moonlight. Beside it sat an old sage, eyes closed, lost in meditation. The sage opened his eyes and studied the storm written on the young man's face. "Young man," the sage said softly, "your heart is burning. Where are you headed with such fire?" Arjun's voice was sharp, trembling with fury. "I go to take revenge on the one who wronged me. Only then will I have peace." The sage shook his head slowly. His voice carried no anger, only truth. "Peace never grows from blood. Tell me, if a snake bites you, will you suck the poison out, or will you chase the snake while the poison kills you inside?" Arjun froze. His fists loosened. For the first time, his heart trembled, not from rage, but from doubt. But fire is not easily extinguished. The very next day, Arjun found his betrayer near the village well. His hand gripped the knife hidden in his robe. His pulse thundered. He stepped closer. He saw the man's face, afraid, guilty, human. And in that split second, voices echoed in his mind. His father's warning, "Patience builds, but anger destroys." The sage's truth, "Will you suck the poison or chase the snake?" His hand shook. The knife felt heavy, heavier than the mountains themselves. Would he spill blood or spill his anger? And then, the knife slipped from his hand. It struck the ground with a hollow sound. Arjun fell to his knees. For the first time in years, tears streamed freely down his face. He realized, Revenge would not restore his honor. It would not heal his wound. It would not silence the whispers of the village. It would only chain him forever to pain. True victory was not over his enemy, but over himself. That day, Arjun chose forgiveness, and though the village still whispered, his heart was finally free. And so, Arjun learned the greatest truth. The cost of revenge is your own soul. Maybe you too carry anger. Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe you dream of getting even. But remember this: revenge may satisfy your pride for a moment, yet it will starve your heart for a lifetime. Forgiveness does not make you weak. It makes you strong. The kind of strong that no sword, no betrayal, no enemy can defeat. Strength is not in taking life, but in giving peace. So if revenge burns within you, ask yourself, will you chase the snake or will you heal the wound? Choose healing. Choose peace. If this story opened your eyes, share it with someone who carries anger in their heart. And remember, the greatest victory is not over your enemy. It is over yourself.